Hello everyone. My- Myself Ami Patel, working as Assistant Professor in Computer Engineering Department at Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. Today in this video lecture, we are going to discuss market, meanings of markets, then their characteristics, national income, in national income, meanings of national income, stock and flow concept, current price, national income at constant price, GNP, GDP, NNP, and personal and disposal income. Now, introduction to market. Market is a means by which exchange of good and service take place as a result of buyers and sellers being in contact with each other. Contact can be directly or through a intermediate agent. Nowadays, market has become online. We all shop online different things from Flipkart, Amazon, right? Now, definition of market. According to Professor R. Chapman, the term market refers not necessarily to a place but way to a commodities and a buyers and a sellers who are in direct competition with one another. According to Professor Beham, a market means any area over which buyer and seller are in close touch with each other, either directly or through dealers, that the price obtainable in one part of market on the price paid on another part. According to Phillips, market means a combination of actual and potential users. There are different types of market. Basically perfect competition and based on imperfect competition. In imperfect competition, there is a monopolistic competition market, oligopoly market and monopoly. Next is perfect competition market. Here, market with large number of buyers and sellers, right? And the definition is a market structure in which there are many firms where there is a freedom of entry to any industries, where all the firms produce an identical product and where all the firms are price taker here. The features of perfect competition are: the first, large number of buyers and sellers, means there must be so many participants here, buyers and sellers. They involve that no one of them acting alone is able to have any noticeable efforts on the overall demand and supply. Second feature is a homogeneous product, means the good from each of the sellers must be absolutely identical, means a standardized in every respect to those of all others, means there is no advantage for the customer to buy from any particular supplier rather than they can buy any other. Next is there must be a perfect knowledge, means seller and buyer must know the price beginning as in other part of market, and in order to make free entry to new seller they would be produced, they must also know what profit are being made by existing producer. Next feature is freedom of entry and exit. Everyone involved in this market willing to participate. All the firms in a market earns normal profit. Any seller can enter any time and exist any time also. There is no restriction to entry and exit. Second is monopoly market. The term monopoly is combination of two Greek words. Mono means a single and poly means a seller. Monopoly refers to a market with a single seller. Seller has full power to set price. So he is a price maker, not a price taker. Next is characteristic of monopoly market. There is only one seller or producer. There is a single seller in a market. There is no free entry to new seller in a market. Next, there is no close substitute for product or service provided by the monopolist. Next is monopolists decide price and service commodities. Here seller is a price maker. Next is monopolists enjoy the profit. Next, method of marketing. The monopolist need to brand his production and advertise depend on the competition rather than the actual competition. Next is monopolistic market. The perfect competition and the monopoly are the extreme state of market structure which is unrealistic in real world. Monopolistic market is formed by a high number of firms. Each seller will be considered as a monopoly due to difference in product. But the whole market is considered as a competitive because the degree of differentiation is not high. For example, Horlicks, Bournvita and Amul Pro. All these are immunity boosters. Difference is the advertisement. Next is characteristic of monopolistic competition market. Here large number of buyers as well as sellers, but less than the perfect competition. The product differentiation, where the concept of homogeneous products of perfect competition is changed to close substitutes. Less entry barrier. Next is need of huge advertisement budget, otherwise the close substitute will replace the market. Price sensitive, as it is highly elastic, where minor changes in price will divert the buyers to other substitute. Concept of group or chain, in which a minor union may forms through the group companies or chain shop or a franchisees. Next is oligopoly market. Oligopoly means a few. An oligopoly is a market with only a few sellers. Here few in terms of it may be a 2 seller or it may be a 10 to 12 sellers. For example, Hero, Honda, Bajaj, Yamaha, these are the sellers in two-wheeler markets. Each seller enjoy a defined market shares in total demand. Seller has power to set price, so he is a price maker. One seller enjoy huge market share is termed as a market leader. If there are only two sellers, it is a special case of oligopoly known as a duopoly. Next is characteristic of oligopoly market. Here number of firms are few. It is independence where the action of one firm can affect the action of other firm. They are profit maximization. Here they are price maker, not a price taker. It may be a possible of entry barriers like government license, patent registration, then accessing complex technologies, etc. It is a long-term profit. Next is monopolistic competition. Monopolistic market structure refers to a market where there are many sellers but each has a unique product to sell. The features of monopolistic competition are: the first, competition among the many product producers, because here the number of sellers are many. Next is free entry to new producer. Next, the products are different, means every seller has a unique product. Next is firm's degree of control over the price of product is limited. Next is method of marketing and advertising are reveals price. Next is every firm decides its own price and policies. Our next topic is national income. National income is a total annual value of goods and services produced by a country and measured in terms of money. National Income Committee defines national income as a national income estimate measure the value of commodities and services turned out during a given period counted without a duplication. Now, meaning of national income means a national income is a total flow of wealth produced, distributed and consumed and saved in a country. Here, the wealth is produced, distributed, consumed and saved in a country. It is expressed in terms of money. National income is a measure of annual base and it includes all the goods and services having exchange value. National income has two phases. They are interrelated. These two phases are production and distribution. Okay. Now, stock and flow in national income. A stock is any quantity which is measured at a single instance in a time. For example, 10-acre land. Next, flow. Flow is any quantity which is measured over a period of time. For example, income is a flow. The amount of orange juice I have right now is my stock, and the amount of orange juice I drink in a month is a flow. Now, next topic is national income at current price. It is the money value of final goods and services produced by a normal residents of a country in a year, measured at the price of the current year. Here, we have to calculate for current year. It is also known as the national income. It does not show the true picture of the economic growth of country. For example, in 2021, we produce 20 units and per unit value is 100 rupees. So our national income is 2000 rupees. In a current year, in 2021, we produce 10 units and the per unit price is 300. So the current price value for 2020 is 3000. In previous year it was 2000. So we think that 2020 was a So we think that 2021 is a good year in comparison of 2020, because here the national income price is increased 1000 rupees, but it is not an actual fact. In 2021, the unit production is reduced, that is 10. In previous year it was 20. So we can say it does not show the true picture of economic growth of country. Next is national income at constant price. It is the money value of final goods and services produced by normal residents of a country in a year measured at base year price. Here we have to take a base year price. Base year is a normal year which is free from price fluctuation. In India, presently 2011-12 is taken as the base year. We cannot take 2020 as a base year because as we all know that due to COVID-19 there was a drastic price change in 2020. It is not affected due to inflation. It is also described as a real income. It gives true picture of economic growth of a country. So, in order to eliminate the efforts of the price change, national income is calculated as a constant price. Next is gross national product GNP. GNP is the value of all finished goods and service produced in a country within a year. GNP is a wide measure of nation's total economic activity. It includes income earned by NRI and companies abroad. It does not include income earned by foreigners within a country. It includes manufactured goods and service provided. It includes reduction and indirect business tax like sales tax. Gross national product GNP is equal to consumption plus government expenditure plus investment plus export plus income of NRI plus foreign production by national companies minus domestic production by foreign companies. Next is GDP, gross domestic products. GDP represents the monetary value of all goods and services produced within a nation's geographic boundaries over a specific period of time. GDP is the largest quantitative measure of nation's total economic activities. GDP is equal to consumption plus government expenditures plus investment plus export minus import. Example of durable goods, non-durable goods and services. Government expenditures like defense, roads and schools, and investment spending on like commercial investment, residential investment and business investment. Net export means export are added to GDP. Net import means imports are deducted from GDP. GDP of India in 2016 is approximately 1,54,309.82 billions. Next is net national product NNP. NNP is the monetary value of finished goods and services produced by a country in a one financial year. NNP is the net form of GNP. Equation of NNP is equal to GNP minus depreciation. NNP is purest form of income of a nation. So, NNP divided by population is equal to per capita income. So, logic is here, a country produce machinery or machines over the period of time, means a one financial year, they require repairing. Money spent in those repairing is deducted in form of depreciation. So, we have to get net form of GNP. Okay. Next is net domestic product NDP. NDP is an annual measure of economic output of a nation that is adjust to account for depreciation. Calculate by subtracting depreciation from GDP. GDP means a gross domestic product. NDP is a net domestic product, net form of GDP. GDP minus depreciation is equal to NDP. Here we have to decrease in the value of assets. For example, you buy a fan currently in 800 rupees. After two years, the value of fan will be 500 rupees. The 200 rupees is the asset value. We have to minus it. Another example is you buy a phone, Samsung phone in 8,000 rupees, and after 3 years its value will be 4,000 rupees. So 4,000 rupees is the depreciation value. Different assets have a different depreciation values. Fan, mobile phones, microwave, different assets have a different depreciation value. Ministry of Commerce and Industry publish this depreciation rate every year. Next is personal income. Personal refers to all the incomes collectively received by all of the individuals or household in a country. Disposable income or disposable personal income is equal to personal income minus income tax. So we get disposable personal income. These are the G2 questions asked in previous year examinations. Thank you.